in the parking lot.
Yeah. In the parking lot. Yes.
Your home is not safe?
No.
There have been over 900 tremors since December 28th, according to Puerto Rico's seismic network. This famous...
against Iran, which is a violation of the UN Charter. It has threatened to destroy cultural sites, which is a war crime. This is in addition to the fact that Secretary Pompeo a long time ago said, if Iran wants its people to eat, it will have to obey us. That's a crime against humanity.
Mr. Foreign Minister, there are reports that your supreme leader said it must be a direct proportional response carried out in the open. Does that mean Iran will acknowledge whatever happens next?
Once we do it, yes, we will. We don't carry cowardly acts of terror like the United States.
So you will immediately say Iran is responsible for whatever this action is?
When we do it, we will announce it.
Will Iran take U.S. civilians off its target list?
Well, you see, Iran has never put U.S. civilians on its target list.
Are you serious?
To take them off its target
All right, look.
list.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it no more.
International law.
Listen to me, man. Oh my God. You know, I don't even know what to do now. So, they're going to do something. Okay, the United States is going to devastate Iran. There's just... The United States is going to devastate Iran. Iran's going to attack Israel. Somehow Russia and China get involved. And then they march against Israel. Israel wipes out. If you want to read about what's happening, look up Ezekiel 38 and 39, the Gog and Magog war. Look up Zechariah 14 if you want to see the aftermath of the attack on Israel. Jesus said that the generation, that everything's about to be fulfilled. If you ain't prepared, it's too late. It's too late. I knew this was going to happen for 20 years. Since I became a Christian, I knew this was going to happen. I'm sorry, Lord, that I've been a very bad Christian. I'm sorry to the people that know me, that I could have shown the way to Christ. I'm sorry that I didn't live a better life, but quite frankly, it's over. And oh, I'm tired. I don't have a fight in me. I can't march through the wilderness. Hopefully, the end will come quickly. But, I mean, there's different scenarios, of course, that can happen. One of them being, of course, that look at the smug satisfaction. It's ridiculous. We've never targeted civilians. That's what they said. Scenarios that are going, they smuggle in tons and tons and tons of cocaine and heroin into our country. How hard do you think it would be to smuggle in one of those suitcase bombs, or 2 or 3 or 100? The ones Russia's missing. Alright, there was a problem with the ignition systems, but from what I've read, you can set it off with a hand grenade. Now, I don't know that for a fact, but I promise you, this is going to initiate the registration with the mark of the beast. If you don't take it, you're going to lose your Social Security, your welfare, your house, your car, anything that you're tied into, your insurance, your bank accounts. It's coming. And don't give me any of your lip, because it's already there. You naysayers, you satanic workers, don't write me. Don't give me your, well, we still have, because that is so temporary. Whatever's about to happen, I don't know how much time we have, but it ain't much. I'm not fighting. I'm going to surrender like my brethren will. Hopefully they take us out quickly. But I'm hurting so bad right now that I can almost not eat cottage cheese, because that's pretty much, that's what I can afford is cottage cheese. Cottage cheese and yogurt. I've been eating that. Rice and beans. Every once in a while I gotta pay a very high premium for some Lebanon bologna from Horning's Market in Bethel there.
ABC News, straightforward.
Everyone had been anticipating some kind of retaliation by the Iranians. They'd been threatening to do so from the Ayatollah on down. Iranian proxies had also been threatening to retaliate against US troops with rather blood-curdling threats. So people were being on edge. People were anticipating that there would be some kind of strike. Not so sure everyone expected it quite to come how it did. So we had these two separate strikes by multiple missile launches from Iran landing in Iraq. One was out in the desert in western Iraq, landing at the Al-Assad base. Some of those missiles missing their targets. And also up here in Erbil, less than 2 miles away from here, we heard 2 explosions around 5:45 Eastern time, another one about 30 to 45 minutes later. We understand.
What happened to them shooting them down?
A third one landing.
You understand that's the problem?
Now we've seen large-scale movements, redeployments within the country. One of the key air bases, the Balad Air Base, which is south of
Look,
north of
World
Baghdad,
War III.
we knew that a number of U.S. troops.
World War III. The scriptures told us about it. They've said it for years. Prophecy, this and that, whatever. But here it is. It's happening. Whatever. If you got a bunch of money in the bank, get it out. Do good with it. Do what God told you to do with it, because time's up. I don't know. We might got maybe, I would love to say 2 years maybe, but that is so far-fetched, really. Because, you know what, the Democrats are going to try to take Donald Trump's ability to strike back, because they're, I don't know, monsters in human skin. And they're going to, and he's going to declare martial law or whatever, Article 2, whatever. He already said he's going to do it. Emergency powers will be granted to the president. There will be no elections. There will be no travel. But this has to come on the heels of some catastrophe of epic proportions. So, George Bush's theory of you can't make an omelet unless you break a few eggs certainly is going to apply here. Unfortunately, we're the eggs. I feel so sick inside right now, and I am terrified. It happened as fast as I thought it would. I've known it's going to happen for years. I'm not prepared. They're going to start calling us in to give us the chip. You can't take it. You can't take it. Now my heater wants to act up. If you don't know Jesus, man, please cry out to him, please. He'll tell you the truth. Ask the Holy Spirit to open up Ezekiel 38 and 39 to you. You who are sitting, if you're sitting on tons of money, you better reach out with it. Because Jesus said it's harder for a rich man to get into the kingdom of heaven. It's easier to fit the camel through the eye of the needle than to get a rich man into heaven. So, if you want to try to keep your money, they're going to take it unless you receive the mark of the beast. So whatever. You know what? I don't do what you want to do. I'm done with this.